Hello and welcome to another Commute Chronicles with your host, Sarah Kirshner. So, this has actually become, not on purpose, twice a month type of thing. Because it feels to me that the months go by extremely fast. Extremely slow. And 2 weeks feels like a whole month to me. So, I feel like we are in need of another Commute Chronicles. And Jace wants to interact as well this time. Today, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm hurting. Jace is having a great day though. Since having a baby, I've only had like 2 periods, right? And the first 2 were like fine, very normal. I've been on birth control before. I haven't since birth, but okay, let me backtrack a little bit. In high school, I had the worst periods of all time. It like left me almost sick every single time, like just cramping. I had to stay home from school. Like I couldn't handle it. And I took medicine, so if I didn't take the medicine at the right time, I'm like crippled. Like I just can't. So this morning I waited too long, right? Okay, wait, no, I'm not. Pretty much, yes. I'm backtracking again. High school periods, horrible. Was not on birth control. Went on birth control in college because I started breaking out like crazy with acne. The birth control helped my periods. Did not have cramps, like, at all. And then I had the baby, and then I'm still breastfeeding, but I got my period back. So, the first 2 were fine. They felt normal. They felt not painful at all, really. No, barely any cramps. Today, I woke up with such bad cramps, I felt like my hips were broken. And I was like whining, like moaning because I was just in so much pain. I was wobbling around, like it hurt, like I felt weak. I felt like I was gonna throw up at one point, like I was not doing okay. Then I took medicine, and it took me like an hour to like relax and to be okay. And then I was fine all day until Jace woke up, and then all of a sudden, boom, cramps were back in full force. But I took medicine again. I'm just hoping that it kicks in soon. So I'm struggling today. But I came on here because I got a lot to say. I'm going to give you a brief update really fast on the training stuff. And then I just want to like go over thoughts that I've had recently. And then I've been studying doing more CEU courses for my certification, because you have to do continuing education units to recertify and every 2 years. But as far as training goes, my group is just blowing up. Like every month I at least put 1 or 2 new people in, even if they're just trying it, coming in, experiencing it, grabbing motivation, encouragement, and also just a plan to follow, and interacting with people who are also motivated with them. And some people choose to stay, whether it's for a long while or a month or 2, and some people just take what they need and go, and that's totally fine. I just want to help people. But yeah, the group is exciting because it's working, you know? When you're a business owner, you just try to figure out what works, what is sustainable for you and also for your clients, and something that's enjoyable if possible. So it's definitely enjoyable, it's definitely sustainable. I'm just looking for more people to join. And then I've chosen to like kind of take a step back from the one-on-one coaching, unless the person is like head over heels, like I'm ready, or they're just like a good fit for me. Like we mesh really well, and like they're on the same page as me, you know. So I'm going to be very selective with it, only because, again, it's very hard to sell, because personal training in any capacity is an investment. Like, it's hard to come by to find a trainer who's going to give you something that's very personalized, and actually like keep you accountable week to week. Like, I'm very much hands-on as a one-on-one coach, but pretty much it's hard to come by if those services actually helping you for cheap. And my prices are on the lower end for a personal trainer, but it's still expensive. So it's definitely hard to sell. So that's why I'm kind of stepping back from promoting that, because again, hard to sell. It's hard to find the right clients, the ones who are ready and willing to actually jump in and go for it. It's tricky. It's so hard. But luckily, I've been able to help pretty much just amazing clients already. I haven't really run into that problem online because it's harder to find the right coach online, and I think that, you know, they investigated enough, and a lot of them were my close friends anyway, so they already knew me. So it just worked out for them. It's harder when you're in person because, like, life gets in the way. It's harder to be at a place at a time, or maybe you can't afford to, you know, all these things. And I've lost clients here and there because of just life, not because of me. I've never had any complaints about my coaching, so that's good to know. But yeah, so that's the coaching stuff. My clients are doing great. They're enjoying the programs. They're asking questions. They're learning. Yeah, so no complaints. I'm excited to really promote the group. And also, I've been thinking about kind of letting go of posting every day on Instagram. I'm still going to post because it does help just get the word out there that I'm available and coaching is available, and, you know, all the things. But I do want to come back on YouTube because I did start off strong this year with my YouTube, and I was loving it. It's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy making the videos. And also, it was nice to, like, meet new people. Like, there were some people who watched my transformation video and had actually gotten into the group, which was kind of cool, you know. So I want to make more videos and interact with more people online and enjoy it, you know. Again, not making it stressful, not over editing and spending years of my life like freaking out about making it perfect. No, I just want to be helpful and encouraging and fun to watch and fun to make and just do it. That's a hobby, and you know what I mean? But yeah. Alright, so today I took some continuing education units about actually I did two today. The first one was about using exercise as a skill, learning about progressions and regressions. The good thing is I'm already, not to toot my own horn, but I'm already good at that. When I do my coaching, I actually give them progressions and regressions already, so that when they're ready to move on, either to make it harder or maybe to scale back and work on the fundamentals a little bit more, they know what to do, you know. And they can ask me for help, of course, navigating that. And I help navigate that for them too, but you know what I mean. So that one was easy for me to learn, to do the course. I actually did the test and got 100% before I even like watched the video. But I did look through the course like outline before that. Oh. So yes, so that was cool. You got to know in depth about this is what this man, I forget his title. All like scientists and professional coaches, doctorates, you know. He was saying, wow, I can't even think of a specific word. It's not the planes motion, but like the different types of motion that is like the most important, rather than focusing on each muscle individually, like focusing on these core patterns of movement pretty much, and then how to progress and regress in those planes patterns. You know, so the patterns there are it is squats. So actually, did he call them squats? I think he did call them squats. Squats, lunges, hip hinging, push, pull, and then vertical push, and then core / farmer's carry, and then rotation. So there's 7 of them. And I don't know, it's just interesting because, like, when you first become a trainer, you don't really know what you're doing. They give you the basics and they're like, all right, you can figure it out for yourself, whatever works, you know, because there's so many specializations and like so many routes you can go with it. I'm like, everyone has their own method and study the different ways of movement and pick their favorites, you know. But I like the way he explained it because that's the way I like to train. I mostly, actually, each week I try to focus on my main events being my pull-up and muscle-up drills and my squats. And then I pair those with other exercises which are actually on the other patterns of movement, like the push, the pull, the lunges, actually do Bulgarian split squats, I do twists and like Russian twists and side planks and sometimes powerlift press and shoulder presses, cleans. Yeah, no, all the things. So I mostly base it off of, I make sure I get my squats in and I make sure I get my pull-ups in, because again, those ones are beautiful. They hit so many different parts of your body all in just one movement. So I try to hit it and then I do some extra to get the other muscles going. But my second course that I took was actually exercise and how it boosts your immunity. And he went in more in depth, elaborately, about like when and like why it helps your immunity, your immune system, and like when to scale back if you're sick. You know, if your athlete is sick, like you don't want to put them through an intense workout. But it's not saying that an intense workout's gonna make it worse. It's just there's more likely of making it worse. It would be better if the athlete who might be sick or fighting something to do something more moderate, you know. So pretty much what he was talking about is, in general, moderate exercise. I think it's like 2 times per week is going to boost your immune system. It's going to help you be able to fight against the common cold and the flu and RSV and all these other things. And you like explained the studies also that went along with them to back up that science, which was cool. And the cardio one, I think it's 2 to 3 days of strength training, 2 days of like cardio, which again, that can be also mixed in with your strength training if you wanted to do like a circuit that got your heart rate up. Let's see, there was another one. Stability, I think he said. But pretty much just lift weights and move your body. And it's a little bit better for your immune system to not do intense workouts every day. But it's not like super studied enough to say that it's not good to do that either. So you could do a mix between moderate and intense workouts, and you're gonna boost your immunity, and you're gonna be sick less of the year, which is really cool. Sorry if that was boring, but I thought it was interesting, and if you want to do some more research into it, or if you want me to create a video explaining these 2 things more, then I'll be willing to do that, because it's interesting to me, and I just took the course, so I can always go back and refresh and make some content for you. So yeah. Okay, so I'm arriving at my sister's house to get ready to get her off the bus, and it's gonna be a good afternoon. I mean, unless I have really bad cramps, but I'm actually going to have a sleepover with her tonight, with her and Jace boy, while my parents go on a date. So I'm excited for that. She always has a lot of fun, and I mean, I do too, but it's gonna be good. What else? Okay. I guess that's it for now. It was nice to chat with you guys on my way. There's always so much for me to say. But as for now, since it's 15 minutes, I'm going to let you guys go. So I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, commute, and go and get your goals, man. Like, go drink your water. Go eat your protein. And get some sleep. Read a book. I'm trying to be reading these days. Go play with your kids. Go to work. Do all the things, okay? Stretch. I know a lot of you guys be not stretching here, okay? All right, I'm not even making sense anymore, so bye, guys.